Hey guys, Merkeebs here, and in this video we'll be checking out the RD75 from Womir, an awesome keyboard that's for sure gonna shake up the budget keyboard market. Now before anything else, just a quick disclaimer. This video was sponsored by Womir, and they sent this unit out just so I could give my honest thoughts on the board. But I wasn't paid to say anything specific about the product. Just like with all my other videos, all thoughts and opinions are always my own. So with that said, now for the rest of the video. Alright, so this right here is the RD75 from Womir, an affordable feature-packed aluminum 75% keyboard that's tri-mode wireless capable, has a ball catch build system, and a magnetic connector. The board should be available around July 25th as a Kickstarter, with a starting price of around $89 for the super early bird tier, $95 for the early bird tier, and can go up as high as $129 depending on the variant you go for. The board is pre-built with switches and keycaps and is available in 4 different color variants: anodized silver, anodized black, powder-coated beige, and the unit that I've got on hand is an anodized blue. Opening up the box, inside you get the board itself tucked in between some foams and wrapped in plastic with a plastic dust cover. Then we get a separate box for the included accessories. For the accessories we have a simple rubberized USB Type-C to Type-A cable, 3 extra switches, a combo switch and keycap puller, and some extra dumbbell gaskets. Now taking a look at the board, the RD75 is a full aluminum, nicely anodized, compact, non-exploded, 75% standard ANSI layout board with a waveform shaped LED indicator next to the arrow keys. Checking out the side of the board has a simple box-on wedge side profile that curves towards the rear of the board. It's got an 8-degree typing angle and a front height of about 19mm. On the bottom of the board there are 4 case feet, a brushed stainless steel weight, and a case badge with a waveform design on it, which also doubles as a magnetic storage compartment for the wireless dongle. Now speaking of wireless functionality, there's a switch underneath the caps lock key, and you can connect the board using the provided dongle or by Bluetooth, which allows you to connect up to 3 different devices. And now for software, rather than using a third-party software like a lot of other boards, I'm pleased to say that the board is QMK and VIA compatible. So no need to install any shady third-party software just to tweak settings on the board. Now for the stock inclusions, the keycaps that come with the board are a nice high-quality cherry profile double-shot PBT plastic set. The legends on the keycaps are sharp, crispy, look pretty nice, and are honestly a really decent set of stock starter keycaps. They've got a smooth texture that I'm sure anyone would be happy using. Then the switches that come with the board are Womir's own full palm linear switches. These are a 5-pin factory lube linear switch made up of an all palm housing and bottom out at 55 grams. They're nice and smooth out of the box and are also a really solid stock inclusion for the board. The stock stabs that come with the board are plate mounted and factory lubed really consistently, not needing any relubing or touching up. They're just good to go right out of the box. Then when it comes to mounting, the board has 2 gasket mount implementations for you to choose from. Out of the box, the board is PCB gasket mounted using some pretty stiff gasket strips, and if you want a softer typing feel, you can install the included dumbbell gasket beans for a bit more bounce. On the sides, there are also some larger, stiffer feeling silicone gaskets, which help keep the sides from flexing too much. These silicone pads also help force break the board and get rid of any case ping. Now here's a stock typing test of the board using both gasket bound implementations. Then afterwards, I'll be tearing it down and rebuilding it with some aftermarket parts. Now, like I mentioned at the start, to get inside the board is using a ball catch build system, which makes it a breeze to pop open and get into the internals. Checking out the plate assembly, we have a FlexCut filled FR4 plate, some pour-on plate foam with some separate spacebar foam, the usual IXP foam and PET switch films, and a 1.2mm south-facing RGB hot swap PCB that's full of FlexCuts with a magnetic connector and support for PCB mounted stabilizers. For layout options, you can pick between a stepped or regular caps lock key and between an ANSI or ISO enter key. Nothing else, but you will need a different plate to switch between ANSI or ISO layouts. Then finally, checking out the bottom case, there's a protective film, two 4000 mAh batteries, and a magnetic connector for the daughter board. And with that, that's pretty much it for the board. Now we'll be rebuilding the board without any of the major sound modifying layers like the IXP foam and PET switch film. Then I'll be using some aftermarket parts. For the switches, I'll be popping on some Vertex V1s that I previously reviewed. Then for the keycaps, to fit the dark anodized blue of the case, I've gone with a set of GMK Norse, which I honestly think fits the build really well. Now I'll be leaving you guys with the final typing test. All details for the build will be shown on screen, then I'll give my final thoughts on the board right after. So wrapping things up, Womier's RD75 is a pretty great keyboard for the money. I say that about a lot of keyboards nowadays because the budget keyboard market has gotten really good with releases like the Rainy 75, Chillkeys ND75 which I reviewed, and many more. But if I was personally in the market for a clean looking keyboard under $100 in 2024, or if I needed to suggest something to a friend wanting to get into the hobby, this would probably be it. At least for the 75% layout. Stay tuned for a TKL layout recommendation soon. Taking the board apart and putting it together is ridiculously simple with the ball catch and magnetic connector system. The board really doesn't use any cables or screws at all, which makes the board really approachable for newbies to the hobby that want to try and tinker with different build configs but don't want to go through the hassle of dealing with case screws. The addition of a storage compartment for the wireless dongle underneath the case badge is a small but really appreciated inclusion. Since I can imagine a number of people, me included personally, have managed to misplace their dongle in one place or another just to end up losing it. At least this way you have a place to put it. QMK and VIA compatibility is a major plus, because I know a number of you guys really love the landscape of budget keyboards but absolutely refuse to install any kind of third-party software. And believe me, I understand where you're coming from. So this really helps add some peace of mind and ease of use to the experience of using this board. I think if I only had one thing to complain about, it would probably be the FlexCut PCB, since of course not everyone is gonna love having FlexCuts on their PCB since it really thins out the sound of a lot of builds. I really hope down the line Womier offers a 1.6mm non-FlexCut PCB variant of the board, just as an extra option for those that want that full switch sound. Other than that PCB nitpick, everything else the board is rocking makes it a compelling choice for a lot of people in the market for an affordable, full aluminum, wireless capable, easy build 75% layout keyboard in 2024. I can see this board easily being a daily driver for a lot of people, and at its affordable price, you really can't go wrong picking this board up. So with that being said, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and leave a comment because these videos take a lot of work. And if you want to see more videos just like this, please consider subscribing. It would really mean a lot. All relevant links and the Kickstarter will be linked in the video description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, Merkeebs out.